Welcome to Module 2, where we'll be diving deeper into all the different methods of intermittent fasting. And the purpose of this module is not only educate you on those different types, but also assist you in deciding which one will be best for you and give you my recommendation on which one I use in my journey as well. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, and the most popular one, is the 16-8 fast. In this method, it's convenient, so you don't have to worry about eating for 16 hours and then you eat in an 8-hour window. So based off your schedule, you would set that time and make sure as you're going throughout the day, you're fasting, and during the night is when you will be eating. And this is the most popular one just because of its conveniency. All right. Next, we have the 5-2 method. So in the 5-2 method, what you would do is in a 7-day week span, you would eat 5 days out of that 7 day normally. So whether it's 3 meals a day, make sure you're eating in accordance to your diet plan. So you're following your caloric intake goals, right? But you would eat a normal meal plan for 5 days and then fast for the remainder 2. And however you want to split that, that's up to you. You can go Monday to Tuesday off your fast and then eat for the rest of the week, or you can go Monday to Friday for your eating and then fast for Saturdays and Sundays. However you determine that is an individual thing and should be based off your schedule and what makes sense. Next, we have the Warrior's Diet Fast, right? The Warrior Diet Fast states that you are going to eat light fruits and vegetables throughout the day, and then in a 4-hour window at night, you will eat 1 meal, and you would do that throughout the day, throughout the whole week, right? This method is very effective because eating the fruits and vegetables during the day gives you clean, healthy carbs, good energy source for you to continue throughout your day, but not enough for you to be filled and not enough for you to starve, right? So you feel like you have something in your stomach, in your belly, right? So you don't have to suffer from the sensation of hunger, but it's actually good energy source. And then during the night, you eat that 1 meal in a 4-hour time span, which gave your body time to process it. And I know you hear a lot of times where it says, don't eat at night, don't eat at night. But you got to understand, if you are doing this diet and you're going to be naturally at a caloric deficit, so then eating at night wouldn't be too bad because your body can go into a slow digestive period where it utilizes everything that you're consuming. As you guys can tell, this is one of my favorite methods as well. I teeter between the Warrior Diet and the 18-8, and those two is what I've been using, but I lean more so on the Warrior Diet because I love fruits and vegetables. I'm always consuming fruits and vegetables, and I need that energy source and that energy boost. And I even combine it with my protein shake as well. So for me, it's a little different. So I'm eating my fruits and vegetables throughout the day and drinking my protein shake. And then in that 4-hour time span, I'm consuming my 1 meal a day. And I've been doing that for the last 15 years. All right, guys. So this is one of my favorite methods. I will rank all these methods, in my opinion, towards the end, so you guys can decide which one is the best for you. Next, we have the eat, stop, eat, right? And this method is pretty simple. All you would do in a 7-day time span, you would fast 24 hours once or twice that whole week time span. So for example, if in a 7-day week, you eat on Monday and then you fast from dinner, right, the next day to dinner the following day. So if you eat on Monday, right, you'll be good. Normal eating habits on Monday, and Tuesday, you will start your fast until Wednesday. Then you resume your normal eating habits, and you want to do that maybe once or twice a week. Last but not the least, we have the alternate day fasting. In this method, you would eat normally for 1 day, and then the next day you would either do a whole day fast or you would eat a limited amount of calories and be at a caloric deficit the next day, meaning you would eat 500 to 600 calories less than you did the previous day, and then the next day you resume your normal eating habits again, right? So for example, Monday you eat, let's say your daily intake is 1500 calories. So Monday you would eat 1500 calories. Tuesday you would drop that to 1000 calories. Wednesday you are back at 1500 calories. Thursday you are back at 1000 calories. You understand what I'm saying? And that will put you in a caloric deficit. That's a technical form of fasting as well, right? So now let's rank all of these methods in my opinion. And what I think, what I use and what I think you guys should start with. For as far as we'll go from best to least. And here's the thing, right? This is a personalized decision because all these methods are going to accomplish the same goal, which is to force your body into that state where you're burning up excess calories, right? They all do the same thing, but which one is more conducive to you? That's up for you to determine based off the information I'm giving you. But if we're going off of my rank, so number 1 is the warrior diet. Number 2 is the 16-8 fast. Number 3 is the 5-5-2 split. Number 4 is the alternate day eating. Number 5 is the eat, stop, eat, right? So if we're going off of my ranking system, that's how I would rank these. But again, they all do the same thing. It's just what makes more sense for you and your schedule. As a beginner, if we're going off my recommendation, I would say go with the Warriors diet because you don't get the sensation of being hungry as much. And it's the best method in my opinion because when you eat when you're hungry, right? So you're going to finish your whole food, but all that food that you're consuming is being used directly to work, so you don't have nothing left over. You can really stay as lean as I am and as cut as I am utilizing this method. Now, another method I also utilize is the 16-8. 16-8, where I go 16 hours with no eating, and then in an 8-hour window, I indulge myself usually. But for me, I still stick with 1 meal. But for you guys, you can do a 3-meal split, whatever you want, right? So if you're a beginner, I would say start with the Warriors diet or the 16-8. Also, the reason you want to start with this is because it's going to start building that discipline, that commitment to your diet, your nutrition plan, and to yourself, right? Because let's face it, if you can't develop these habits and you can't build discipline, you're not going to make it in the fitness game. You're not going to build the body that you're looking for. You're not going to achieve the success that you want.